Welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP. And it's your boy DP here with you, man. And we finna get into that week 5 recap, feel me? Go over some of the picks that I picked for the game. You feel me? I'm coming in this year 6-3. So I got 6 games right, 3 wrong, you feel me? But it is what it is. Let's keep doing this thing. Let's see if I can keep it coming, you feel me, for the rest of the season. See if I can stay over 500. Cause we in the winner percentile right now. I'm 6-3, baby. So first thing first, some interesting games over the weekend, you feel me? This past weekend that just went away. First game we finna talk about though. We finna talk about that Alabama versus Georgia, dog. Alabama won 41-34. Alabama came out there on fire and firing on all cylinders, and the game plan was, scripted to perfection. They executed on the high level, and they made Georgia look like they didn't know what was going on out there. They couldn't do nothing with that boy Jalen Milroe. He did what it do, man. But what I will say about Bama, it could have been worse than what it was. If I told you it could have been worse than what it was, do you believe me? And the reason I say that, man, Bama had 10 penalties for 90 yards. What if Bama didn't have all those penalties? How much uglier could this game have been? This game could have got real ugly, dog. Alabama was out there playing even cleaner. Because that first half, oh man, I couldn't believe that it was 28-0 in the first quarter. Well, first half. 28-0 real fast. But Georgia ain't know what hit him. And that boy, Carson Beck had a rough game. He had a rough outing, man, especially in that first half. He didn't know what to do. Bama was getting him all kind of looks that I'm pretty sure Georgia wasn't able to prepare for. They were showing a lot of stuff that they ain't put on tape this year, you feel me? So, way to go to the Alabama coaching staff. They was ready. They had their boys ready to play, and they was up for the task. They was up for the matchup all game long. Bama finished the night with 547 total yards of offense, 374 yards passing. Now, when I did my preview of my pick, when I picked Alabama, I said I wanted to see how Caleb DeBoer had developed Jalen Milroe. You feel me? And listen, the development, you can see it. He looked more comfortable as a passer, you feel me? And he looked like that intermediate throwing that he's able to do now. It's going to be real lethal and a deadly weapon for Alabama this season. If Jalen Milroe can consistently be able to pass the way he passed the ball last night, the nation going to be in trouble. Let's just be honest, because I heard somebody say, man, it's weird that Alabama don't got a running back that lead the nation. I told them they do. He just can throw the ball also. You feel me? The man is really a running back playing QB, and if you don't see that, you're blind out there. The man probably got 4.3 speed out there, running all around Georgia, making them boys look foolish, making them boys look slow out there. Way to go, Jalen Milroe. Let's see what my boy dog had on the game. 27 for 33, 374 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 16 carries, 117 rushing yards, 7.3 yards a carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Jalen Milroe went crazy, man. And I'm sad to say, but Cam Ward, you got to tighten up, because Jalen Milroe say he coming for that Heisman. Travis Hunter, Jalen Milroe say he coming for that Heisman. So y'all boys better tighten up and go off, because they got Jalen Milroe looking like an unstoppable human being out there. And then the freshman, Ryan Williams, man. Ryan Williams, the young man don't know he don't supposed to be doing this, man. 6 receptions, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, 29.5 yards a catch. Listen, the young man is a dog, and he playing like a senior out there, bro. That's what a 5-star look like. If you ain't know what a 5-star look like, a true 5-star, that's what a true 5-star look like. Coming out here ready to play all game long. All game long, this man going out here doing this thing and getting off, doing what it do, bro. Shout out to Ryan Williams. I had challenged him before the game because I wanted to see how the young freshman was going to look out there against these Georgia DBs, because Georgia's defense out there sticking. Coming into this game, they only was giving up 91 passing yards per game. They ain't expect Jalen Milroe to go out there and perform like that, and they dang sure ain't expect the young man Ryan Williams to go out there and turn them like that. And I want to say they also had 173 rushing yards on the game, which a lot of that was due to my boy Jalen Milroe. But they was 3-11 on third down. Third down was looking kind of ugly for Bama. But that Bama defense came away with 3 sacks and 3 picks on the day. Mind you, I had picked Bama to win this game, and I picked them to cover. You feel me? And mind you, whew, it got a little crazy because the second half, what I will say about Bama, you took your foot off the gas, and it almost cost you. I don't understand why teams that have a lead, you was up, I want to say at one point, 33-15. I'm going 22 personnel, I formation, the rest of the game. We finna run this ball. We finna run left. We finna run right. We finna pull this way. We finna pull that way. We finna run the rest of it. We finna run this clock out. We finna wear y'all boys out too. And you never know. One of these runs just might break. You're back. You feel me? I don't understand why teams that like they are petrified of going into the I formation these days. The whole second half, Bama was still in shotgun. Get out of that stuff, man, and run the ball. You up 33-15. But let's talk a little bit about Georgia also. Georgia offense had 519 total yards, 439 passing yards, and 80 total yards rushing. Listen, Georgia offense could not do nothing in the first half. They couldn't find no chemistry, and Carson Beck just had one of the worst games I've seen Carson Beck ever play. Carson Beck was 27-50, 439 yards, feel me? He did his thing in the second half. I gotta give him that credit. But the first half, he was a shadow of himself. But 439 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 INTs, and a costly fumble. Like, it was just a rough night for Carson Beck, man. They put a lot of pressure, and they applied a lot of pressure to Carson Beck. He wasn't the Carson Beck that we know that can find his open man and get the ball to him. That wasn't the Carson Beck we seen in the first half. Now the second half, I guess he collected his thoughts, he calmed down, he pulled it together, even ended up getting the lead back for a few seconds. And what also surprisingly, well, I will say before I move on, Georgia was 3 of 15 on third down, but they was 5 of 5 on fourth down. Bama couldn't get them off the field on fourth down. You feel me? They couldn't get these boys off the field. Let's just put it that way. I couldn't think of no other way to say it than how I just said it. You know, and but what I will say, Georgia, you should see that you got some playmakers out there, some guys that y'all need to using y'all game plan, because the offense was kind of looking lackluster, looking booty before y'all even came to play this game against Alabama. With really no spiciness. I ain't getting no big plays from a lot of guys, but Arian Smith, 6 receptions, 132 yards and a touchdown, and Dylan Bell with 5 receptions, 100 yards and a touchdown. And then you got Dominique Lovett. So you got guys that can make plays in your passing game. So you see that you can do that. Take advantage of it. But I gotta give credit to Alabama, because they did attack Carson Beck and threw some stuff out there he wasn't ready for. They was only rushing 3 sometime, and then sometime they'll load the box and they'll bring everybody. You feel me? Then sometime they'll act like they loading the box and they dropping folks. You feel me? They were really playing the game out there with Carson Beck. But shout out to Alabama, you feel me? Y'all boys got the dub, and y'all made me look good out there getting the dub, you feel me? I already knew y'all boys was gonna get that W. Next game, I want to talk about for my picks that I picked for him over the weekend. We got Notre Dame Fighting Irish defeating Louisville Cardinals 31-24. Now Notre Dame, y'all kind of impressed me, man. But what I will say, Louisville handed y'all this game on the platter. You feel me? They handed y'all fumbles, interceptions. They was putting y'all in perfect field position to get easy touchdowns, and then the miscues and coverage was a killer. For a simple fact, y'all had Riley Williams out there looking like a real drop back quarterback. Way to take advantage of the opportunity of giving you Riley Leonard. And also, I love the game plan that y'all came out there with Riley Leonard. You took advantage of him being able to run. You feel me? Y'all took advantage of what Louisville was giving y'all. Louisville was trying to make sure they stopped Jeremiah Love. They were trying to stop that rush. They ain't want y'all to get no running yards, but y'all managed to do y'all thing anyways. End up with 117 rushing yards, which hey, if I was a defensive coordinator, I wouldn't be that mad if my team get 117 rushing yards. Because the offense really killed Louisville, if we must be honest. Their offense was putting the defense in bad situations that whole game. But Notre Dame had 280 yards of total offense, 164 yards passing, and 117 rushing, like I just said. There was 2 of 10 on third downs, though. Good way for Louisville to, play some defense, get these boys off third down. I can't get mad at Louisville defense this game. They were just put in a lot of tough positions. And the secondary, they had some blown coverages, put it that way. Could have been miscommunication, or it could have just been all around blown coverage. But in the beginning of the game, Notre Dame, they lost the kickoff. They fumbled the kickoff in the beginning of the game. Louisville, scored off of that. But I don't know. I've been hearing people saying Louisville a physical team. I never looked at Louisville being a physical team. Mind you, I'm a Miami fan. We play against them every other year in the ACC. They never came out to me as a physical team. To me, they seem like a finesse team. They trying to pass the ball. They ain't no trench bullies to me. They not gonna beat you up, if you ask me, as far as this Louisville team and any other Louisville team I know in the past. They gonna make it look pretty when they win. But Notre Dame not the team you're gonna go out there and try to be cute and beat. You gotta go out there and get just as physical as they get. Which their defense came to play for the most part. Just the offense, like I said multiple times, put them in bad situations. Riley Leonard, 17 for 23, 163 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. And Notre Dame defense came away with 3 sacks. I ain't really that mad at Notre Dame defense, even though they did give up a lot. Louisville offense had 395 total yards, 264 passing, 131 rushing. When you hearing those numbers, you would think Louisville was supposed to win this game. But they kept shooting themselves in their own foot. And the same thing I want to say about the Bama game, I'm going to say about the Notre Dame game. Stop playing around with these teams in the second half and taking your foot off the pedal, man. Keep pressing the gas. This is college football. Don't give nobody an opportunity to come back. Because you give a team an opportunity to come back in college football in 2024, you just might lose. And Louisville also 7 of 17 on third downs. And like I told you, Louisville lost 2 fumbles, had an interception. Tyler Shug, 24 for 41, 264 passing yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. And we got that boy Ja'Cory Brooks from Florida, not the University of Florida, but the state, with 5 receptions, 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm just glad Notre Dame, you feel me, came through for you, boy. Because I picked them to win. I didn't pick them to cover. I don't even remember what the spread was, to be honest with you. I don't remember what the spread was, but I didn't pick them to cover. So I got a W with that. Shout out to Notre Dame for getting me the W. Hopefully they start playing the Miami Hurricanes more. We need that rivalry. Feel me? Both get that good brand exposure. Feel me? People love good football and good rivalries, and I feel like Notre Dame versus Miami is a good rivalry that we should have played more often. You feel me? Instead of every so many years. Do I have anything else I want to say about this game? Not really, dog. Not really, man. The last game I want to talk about is the one I lost on. But before I talk about that, you feel me, I gotta play a little video when I was talking about the game, you feel me, because I'm out here looking foolish and stuff. Like, I was not expecting UCF to do what UCF did, you feel me? But yeah, let me play this for you real quick. Got UCF minus 14, so they got UCF winning by at least 14 plus. So listen, I feel like UCF can cover. Honestly, my score prediction, which I'm not going to give a score prediction for each game I talk about, but my score prediction for this game is, let's see, UCF 48, Colorado around 28, 29 points, around that. But yeah, I think it's going to get out of hand because that Colorado D-line is going to get tired because I know UCF is going to run that ball. They got over 400 pounds in that backfield. So yeah, basically I made myself look like a fool. I damn near got the score prediction on the head, but I picked the wrong teams to score the points. That is crazy. I never seen a team play to their opponent's strength as much as I seen UCF play the Colorado strengths that game Saturday. UCF literally gave them the game, if you want to be honest with you. And surprisingly, shout out to Coach Prime for doing what it do. Coach Prime went out there and ran the ball some. Colorado ended this game with 128 rushing yards on the day. We had Welch out there and Augustine out there toting that rock. Colorado did what UCF was supposed to do. I seen it too many times. UCF out there throwing the ball on first and second down. What are you doing? You're the running team. And then you put yourself in situations where you had to throw the ball. And shout out to Flo, my boy Miami Flo. He told me that KJ Jefferson, he ain't had that much faith in him as a passer. And boy, did I see that this weekend. KJ Jefferson, you can't depend on this man to win your game with his arm. You should have schemed around the run game like y'all been doing all season. But for some reason, y'all decided to try to be the passing team and let Colorado be the rushing team. But shout out to Colorado for getting the job done. And then, too, before I move on, not only that, KJ Jefferson not that good of a passer, but when you playing against Colorado, you only got one side of the field to work with when you trying to throw that ball. And for some reason, KJ Jefferson continuously wanted to try Travis Hunter. Kept trying him and kept trying him until that boy picked that thing off. Like, the man was showing you ain't nothing over here. So UCF, I was disappointed. You should have ran the ball. Why not run the ball? You got all this weight in the backfield. Run and run and run again. Like, if y'all would have ran more, I guarantee you wouldn't have been in some of them bad positions that you was in. Especially when you threw the first pick in the red zone. I'm gonna lie, you should have ran the ball. The worst case scenario, you leave with a field goal. But Colorado, 418 total yards on the day, 290 yards passing. I already told you the rushing. 5 of 11 on third down and 6.5 yards per play. My boy Shador Sanders, 28 for 35, 290 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. But that boy Will Shepard, that boy was balling also wide receiver for Colorado. 4 receptions, 99 yards and a touchdown. That man snatched one from Antonio Jackson. Antonio out there thinking the ball was supposed to drop in his arms. No. Will Shepard say no. He went and snatched that thing. And that's what you're supposed to do. You got to go attack the football. I'm seeing horrible defensive back playing college football this year. Ain't nobody attacking the ball other than Travis Hunter. He the best defensive back I don't see across the country. And one of the top wide receivers across the country. It's crazy. But Travis Hunter, speaking to him, he ended the day with 9 receptions, 89 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception on the day. Balling. And guess what? Colorado left the day with 5 sacks and a big time fumble recovery and took that thing to his house. UCF put themselves in bad situations all game long. But they ended the day with 461 total yards of offense, 284 passing, 177 rushing. UCF killed themselves, man. 6 of 18 on third down. They lost 2 fumbles and threw 2 INTs. KJ Jefferson, 20 of 35, 284 yards passing and 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Also had a rushing touchdown. RJ Harvey, 16 carries, 77 yards, 4 receptions, 92 yards in the tucky, man. Yup, dog. I picked UCF to win. I picked UCF to win 48-29 or something like that. And they flipped the script on me. They went out there, and I guess they thought they was Colorado. You feel me? Because Colorado went out there running that ball. So shout out to Colorado, and I got more respect for Colorado now that I see they willing to run the rock. And now you see that you can run the rock. Feel me? They used to just abandon the run game. A lot of people used to say, "Oh, Colorado can't run the ball. They can't run the ball." No, I ain't say that. I ain't never feel like they can't run the ball because they ain't show us they could or couldn't. They ain't do it enough to show us if they could. So shout out to Colorado. Shout out to Coach Prime. In the game, Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, you feel me? Y'all boys did y'all thing. I'm gonna have my review of the games I want to pick, you feel me, in a couple of days. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna get at y'all on that. But other than that, you feel me? Like, share, subscribe, and your boy is out. Go Canes, you feel me? All I gotta throw up there, you did.